This is your morning brief for Thursday, April 25th. Gentex shares up 6% on small earnings beat. So Gentex quickly is a auto parts manufacturer, and the part they build is a rear view mirror. And some of the switching for like the windows and stuff like that, and that goes in some aircraft as well. But the main, you could just think of them as a rear view mirror company. But it's one of the most high-tech rear view mirrors you've ever seen. It's a lot of electronic components in it. There's a display on it now. It displays, like the outside temperature, the GPS locations, camera in the rear. Like it's a really, over the top, fancy rear view mirror. I've actually never seen one out in the wild in cars. I don't know, even which vehicles are installed in. However, they do have a market, and they're out there. And the numbers in our work looks great. Good return on invested capital. So it's not all great news, even though the shares are up 6%. They posted 40 cents versus 39 cent estimate, and net sales only grew 1%. But I think the reason the shares are up, though, is because their end user market, they said global light vehicle production was down 7%. So if you're growing while your kind of customers are not, you're doing something right. And I think that encouraged investors. Also, their gross margin of 36.2% included a negative impact from tariffs of 90 basis points. So again, that is actually pretty good news. It's a pretty good, a pretty good gross margin, including tariffs. And I think people were worried about tariffs in this whole sector. So that's not too bad. Great little company, and I think there was some worry about the quarter, and the quarter came out, okay. Better than expected, obviously. Okay, on to the big ones. Microsoft beat top and bottom line. Shares are rising 4.7% when I did the graphic. I think they've gone up since that time already in pre-market trading. Reported revenue of $30.6 billion versus $29.86 billion estimate. And reported earnings per share of $1.14 versus $1. That's an easy calculation to beat. They beat by 14%. That's a pretty big beat for a big company like this. And Microsoft, if you followed us at all, we've been very bullish on Microsoft, and we still like it. There's nothing holding us back on this. Now, I don't care that the shares are up. I'm still in. It's just turned themselves around, turned themselves into a revenue-generating machine with a subscription-type model now. Facebook shares are up 8% in pre-market after posting a 26% revenue growth. For a giant like this, 26% revenue growth is just astounding. It's astounding. Okay, and this is despite all their issues with privacy and fake news and all this other stuff that they have some real issues, and they seem to be addressing them. And it's even with these issues, it just is not affecting anything materially in the financials. Like, it's stunning report. I could see them going higher than 8% today. Lam Research stock rises 4.8% in pre-market after substantial earnings beat. They posted earnings per share of $3.70 versus $3.44 estimates. Posted revenue of $2.44 billion versus $2.4 billion estimate. Okay, now, great, beat estimates, that's fine. This is also supposed to be a slowdown quarter. That's not much of a slowdown. They did in Q4 $3.67 in earnings per share versus this is $3.70. So the earnings per share actually went up a little bit. Now, revenue was $2.55 billion, and now it's only $2.44 billion. But this is a slowdown. It's been telegraphed. It's been like, that's your slowdown. That's why the shares are up 4.8% in pre-market. So this is good. This bodes well for some of the other semiconductors. Go on our website. We've done a lot of different videos on different semis, and we're still there. This just makes us even more encouraged. And more giants report after the close, including Amazon, Intel, Starbucks. Doesn't get any more fun than that. So, we have Microsoft, Facebook, Lam today, or this morning, and Amazon, Intel, and Starbucks after the close. If you're in the market, you're loving the last few days. It's just so much fun. Rockets take out the Jazz in 5 games. No upset so far in the NBA in round 1. With 2 series remaining, we still got the Warriors versus the Clippers. They're up 3-2, also the favorite. And we have the Denver Nuggets up over the San Antonio Spurs, also up 3-2. So all the favorites have either closed out or they're leading in their series in every single one. Unlike the NHL, where 5 of 8 series have been a round 1 upset. The first round is now over. Hurricanes took out the Capitals in a Game 7 OT thriller. That was also an upset. So very interesting. I love this time of year for sports. Okay, that's your morning brief for Thursday, April 25th. Let's go find some gems.